guys, my name is Cassie Crow, and in this video I want to talk to you about my latest novel, Wolvercraft Manor, which is hitting virtual bookshelves on May 27th. Wolvercraft Manor is a modern gothic horror with a romantic subplot. Here is the book. This has been published by the wonderful Tangled Publishing. I've put a link to their website in the description below so you can check out all the other suspense, crime, mystery and thriller novels that they have published. So what is Wolvercraft Manor about? Okay, in a nutshell, Wolvercraft Manor is a house steeped in a violent, dark and bloody history. When Saige Wolvercraft, who's the main character, is forced to return to the manor for her brother's wedding, she discovers a string of family deaths has occurred in the house over the last 2 centuries, and now that evil is coming for her future sister-in-law and for Saige. Not everyone is comfortable with horror. I'm one of these people. I can't stand watching movies with lots of gore and violence. I don't enjoy seeing that happening to people. Slasher films and anything to do with torture is just out for me, so I completely understand if you're not a horror fan. What I do love about scary stories, though, is where a character is put into an uncomfortable, isolated environment where the supernatural is prevalent and the character is confronted and challenged by what is a seemingly impossible mystery. And if they don't solve that mystery, it's their safety and possibly others' safety too that is in jeopardy. There are many subgenres in horror. Wolvercraft Manor falls into the gothic supernatural horror subgenre. It's the sort of book to read rugged up in your bed on a cold night with a cup of tea or hot chocolate. It has suspense, mystery, chilling scares, and a sense of dread and despair. Like all good gothic horrors, the story primarily deals with the concepts of death and madness. This brings me to the tropes. Wolvercraft Manor has, of course, a haunted house, an ancestral curse, family secrets, witchcraft, ghosts, and a cursed love story. I could go into so much detail about all of them, but then I would be giving away parts of the story. One element, though, that I can focus on is the haunted house. I had so much fun creating Wolvercraft Manor. It isn't the crumbling, abandoned estate that is seen in most haunted house horror novels. It's a house built to be impressive and to show wealth. It's beautifully maintained, it's clean, the furniture, the rooms and the gardens are immaculate. It's also, though, a very gothic and dark house with towers and turrets. There are so many nooks and shadows in the house where anything could be hiding, and all the focal features hint at a dark family past with a connection to witchcraft. Wolvercraft Manor is a beautiful place, but it's also an eerie place. The scale of the house provides that sense of isolation and a creepy atmosphere because the manor is large. It's 4 levels, it has an attic, a basement and an old servant's quarters, and the hallways and staircases don't always seem to be in the same place or just mysteriously extend. But you'll have to read the book to find out what that means. As much as I wish I could, I can't just make up a house using only my imagination. I needed to see what was out there and research existing homes and manors. 3 houses caught my attention. For copyright reasons, I can't include their pictures in this video, but I do have links to their websites in the description below. So if you are interested in knowing more, you can check it out there. House number 1 that really caught my eye and heavily inspired me was the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina. It was designed in the chateau-esque style with pitched roofs and turrets, ornamental plaster ceilings, and really rich oak paneling. The pictures of it online are incredible, and I invested a lot of time into researching the layout of the house so I could draw on elements for Wolvercraft Manor. The second house that caught my eye, or maybe I should say castle, was the Chateau De Chambord in the Loire Valley, France. I really hope I pronounced those right. I visited the chateau in 2013 and was amazed by how large and grand it was. As I explored some of the rooms, it gave me a sense of the scale and the ambience, so I had that prior understanding which I could bring to my writing for Wolvercraft Manor. The chateau is composed of a central keep with 4 immense bastion towers at the corners, and while Wolvercraft Manor only has one central large tower, I did draw heavily on the design elements from the chateau for that description. House number 3, Blenheim Palace in Woodstock, Oxfordshire, England. When I first came across this palace and saw pictures of it, I started to look into the history of the architect, who was Sir John Vanbrugh. He chose to design the building in the Baroque style, using masses of stone to create a sense of strength and to imitate shadow as decoration. And I thought that is a really cool idea. I'm going to adapt that in my book. Saige is the main character and the distressed heroine. She experienced a very tragic episode in her life when she was young, and yes, it does have something to do with the house. And she has struggled her entire life with that event. She sees ghosts and no one, not even her family, believes her. They just think she's nuts. So Saige is a very insecure character. She's very troubled, she lacks confidence, and she has distanced herself from most people as a way to protect herself. Returning to Wolvercraft Manor forces Saige to confront all those parts about herself, and in the story she slowly develops into a more confident and assertive woman. She also chooses to be brave even when she is terrified. Jasper Young is Saige's ex-boyfriend, and he's the only character that Saige has ever really had a connection with, but since breaking up, she's distanced herself from him too. Jasper is a friend of Saige's brother and has been invited to the wedding at Wolvercraft Manor. At the manor, he experiences one of the supernatural phenomena that occur in the house, and he starts to believe in what Saige is saying, that the manor is haunted. And he wants to help Saige solve the mystery of why Wolvercraft Manor is cursed. Jasper is a couple of years older than Saige, but his maturity level is at least 10 years her junior. He still has a lot of growing up to do. Jasper is the type of character who will choose the easy way out over doing the right thing. What I enjoy the most about his journey is that he starts to grow up and he stops being a coward and starts to take some action. The Wolvercrafts are wealthy. There's Derek, Saige's father, Xavier, her brother, and Zoe, Saige's soon-to-be sister-in-law. Derek and Xavier, while they do care about Saige, are very preoccupied with their family image and what that looks like to the wider public. They want to show that they have the perfect ideal family, so Saige's troubles don't fit in with that persona, and a lot of the time Saige is shunned by them. Zoe is a supermodel with celebrity status and is used to getting what she wants when she wants it. She is vain, she is selfish, and she is kind of ridiculous. She presents a mean girl mentality and she doesn't have time for Saige. There are many other characters in the book, and I hope that you enjoy reading about them all and reading about all the scary experiences that are going to happen to them. So that is it, guys. Wolvercraft Manor releases on May 27th. The link to pre-order is in the description below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to be sharing lots more videos and vlogs about my books and writing. So if you're keen to see that content, click the subscribe button to be notified when a new video is released. Thanks, guys. Happy reading and writing. See you in the next video.